Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. I really appreciate and I can't take this moment for granted. I really appreciate so much. So in today's video, I want to share a true story. It's all about me, and afterwards I'm going to relate it into today's situation. It's all about housemaids. I'm a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. This is Merciful. Thank you so much for coming once again. So let me start like this. I once cooked food for my brothers and sisters. They were told to go to the garden and I was told to cook for them the lunch. When I was left at home alone, I went to the store to look for what to cook for them. And I found that we had only one meal in the store. So I had to cook for them what I found in the store. I even tried to look for the money where we always keep the money. Maybe so that I can go to the shop and buy something so that I can spice up that meal for them. But there was no single coin left in the house. I tried hard to make sure that at least the food, when they come back, they will have to like it. So I tried as much as I could. I remember it was summertime. They were digging under the too much sunshine. So I also felt sorry for them. They even came back when they were tired. When they came back home, they asked me what I have prepared for them. I had to tell them what I cooked for them. They asked me, why didn't you cook another food, rather cooking for us that? I told them it's what was in the store, it's what I found in the store. So I had no any other choice apart from that. Before they looked into the food, before even they see the food, they had to quarrel, or they did not like what I cooked from the first. So I did not mind because I knew there was nothing in the store apart from what I had cooked for them. But for them, they showed anger towards me because I had cooked for them that. But because they were too hungry, they were so tired, and it was getting late, they had no choice apart from eating what I had cooked for them. Too much questions from my brothers and sisters, but I had nothing to say apart from keeping quiet and see what next. I stood just there because I wanted them to say, okay, bring the food and we eat. It's what I was just waiting, because I never wanted to throw away the food. I also never wanted to waste the food because I cooked the food for them. So I wanted them to say, bring the food and we eat. They planned to go to the shop and buy something so that they can cook quickly and eat since they were hungry. They went to check the money, but still they did not find anything. They went to the store to see whether they can find something they can cook quickly, but still they did not find anything. So they had no choice. There was no money in the house, and there was no food left in the house for them to cook for themselves. So it was only one option: to eat my food and fill their stomach. So they had to give up on that. They told me, okay, you can serve us the food. I had to serve them the food. They ate while words were out of their mouth. They ate, but they did not feel the sweetness of the food. They ate the food, but while they were telling me the salt was not enough, still they continued to eat the food, while telling me it was not well cooked. They continued eating the food I cooked for them, while telling me that it was not sweet. So I just kept quiet. But so long as they were eating the food, because I never wanted to waste it. Hey, they ate all the food that I had put for them on the plate and finished it. That was so great for me. But to my sisters, they had to call me, "Hey Toto, come and add us some food because we want to fill our stomach." I was like, that's good for me, because I never wanted them to leave the food in the saucepan. So I had to add my sisters the food. They ate it, still they finished it. I was so happy to see all of them eating the food that I had put for them on the plate and finished it all. So in today's situation, we are in Arab countries working as housemaids. So in this case, the store represents the house or the houses we are working in. The only food that was in the store represents the housemaid job. And my sisters asking for more food, here I meant the housemaids who work and renew their contract. Because you work as a housemaid, yet you don't like sometimes we work while quarreling, sometimes we work when we don't want, we have no interest, but still we need money. So that's why my sisters asked me to add them food. So those are the housemaids who have got no interest in this work, but still they need food. What they do is to work for more years or to renew their contract so that they can get more money or they can fill their stomach. This is what I meant. And because we are always working on contract, like we are on contracts, so that means some people, we have no choice to go outside and look for other alternative. So the only thing is to keep in the houses and we work as housemaids. So we had no choice apart from eating the food because it was getting dark. They were so tired and very hungry. That's why they had to opt for my food rather getting out, yet we had not even the money in the house to go and buy something else. So many housemaids or so many African women have changed because of these countries. Though we sometimes look at the bad side of them, but remember they have done a bigger part or a good part that is bigger than the bad side to we women who have been here. The experience, we've experienced a lot of things and we have skills. It's because of them. But to those who have been hurt, to those who have got a bad experience in here, sorry about that. But still, you are still alive. What you experienced as that bad experience that you got taught you a big lesson. So I think everything sometimes happens for some reasons. So, my dear housemates, let us not always look at the bad side. We sometimes been helped by some people, But when we separate from those people, or when we get misunderstandings, we only share the bad side of those people who have been besides us, or who have been with us in the bad situation, So let us always remember the good side still and share it out. It's not always like we keep sharing the bad side, or we keep telling, or we keep blocking other people because of the bad experience that we have got from some people, or from certain places. Let us always also share the good side of it. You never know, it was not, maybe like it was not your luck. It might be someone's luck. But when you keep sharing the negative side only, someone might not get what he or she wants from the same place, or someone might be discouraged because of what you are saying. So always share a positive side, because it might favor out someone else. If you were not favored, it is someone else's chance to go and find whether her blessings or her chance might be there also. Still, it's not bad to share your bad experience. If you give a solution, or if you give the reason as to why you were in the same trap, you also share the bad experience as well as what can help someone in the same situation. And by the way, this is a fact that we are still coming to work for these people. This is a fact that our sisters are on their way coming still, even today, even right now. If I may say that African government or African countries, some of them failed to take care of all of us. So that's why we are helped by these countries to get some job, of which we are getting some money, which are also helping back in our homes and still back to our government. Because when we get salary, we sometimes send it back, and they also get that taxi on our money. So which is like, it is helping all of us, not only we benefiting, but also the government. So it's all about the government to come out and help us, keep following us where necessary, because we are also playing a big part on developing our countries back. When it's time for voting, we always vote. But people promise heaven and earth, of which they don't also fulfill to what they promise to us. It's of recent when some people promised to help us, we housemaids who are in Arab countries. But still, we've never had any. To those ones who are planning to come this side, they voted. After voting, when people are already on the chair, sometimes they do get the security, of which if we were accessing them, we can no longer access to their homes. We can no longer talk to them because they got the security, of which we are not going even to get what they promised. We were promised to be followed by some of the parliament members, but still up to now, people are still calling for help. You haven't fulfilled what you promised. So remember, some of us, we have no option. We have nothing to do apart from coming this side, and we work for our families. Since the government can no longer take care of all of us, so some of us, we have to come and look for something that we can put on the table for ourselves. Like my brothers and my sisters, their option was to eat the food that I served to them. It was the only option. Like it or not, it's high time to find ways on how we can overcome some challenges. It's high time to start creating love where there is no love. Because we cannot only look onto the bad side and we leave out how these people, they have done a lot for Africans, including me. I really appreciate this kind of job I'm doing. It might not be someone's favorite, but at least once you are in it or once you are doing it, so long as it is giving you something on your table and it is not shaming you, be proud, my sister. Be proud, because there are so many people who are looking for this piece of work and they cannot find it. So be proud of what you're doing. It's not the end of the world. Today you are not sleeping good. When you go back, expect to sleep good. Today you are not eating good. Expect to eat good while in your home, having enough money so that you can eat what you want. If the situation you are in does not end your life, does not finish your life, that means it has given you the second chance to see and to learn something out of that. So that means you still have a second chance to notice some things and you know how you can handle them. To those who are planning to come and join us, safe travel, my dear sisters. And to those who are still also thinking on how they can start up the process, I also wish you the best so that you can get to know how you can start and join us. So don't forget that we are all the same, apart from on how we see things and how we handle them. I wish you all the best. May God keep you safe. May God grant you the grace. All the best. Let us create love where there is no love. Let us try our level best, no matter how we've been hurt by others, but still we keep calm and ask God the grace to keep moving, because this is the world whereby we don't know what is going to happen to us tomorrow. I wish you all the best. May God give you the grace. I love you so much. Bye-bye.